Wow. I mean, that's just one word, but I'm Heather Montgomery, and I've been working in health and wellness for about 25 years. I help people improve their quality of life, mostly through their health and healing sexual trauma. We work on customized precision nutrition plans, exercise, and current health conditions to get them out of pain and living a more exuberant and happy, pain-free life. I didn't have any. I really didn't. So, I mean, I was curious and excited to see how the practice was done, but I just felt so called that I really didn't have any doubts. I mean, I was worried about getting everything done, packing what I needed, and I was excited to meet all the people, but doubts about the training itself, I didn't have prior to getting here. I had some first few days, but not before I got here. I would describe Vadma as a way to tap into a softer, safer, calmer side of yourself, to really settle down the nervous system and release, unwind some of the tension in your fascia. You know, like I was much more tense before I got here, like my neck, my back, and I feel much more movement, less pain, relaxed, calmer, you know, more at ease. So that's how I would describe Vādma is a way to really take it down 1,000. You know, we're always so stressed. I shouldn't say we, but many of us are running around, especially moms. You know, if you have children, you're running here, there, and everywhere, and if you're a single mom, even more. You know, the responsibility falls on you. So that time to really go back to yourself and take a step back and self-care. I'd say it's a great opportunity for self-care, and the nervous system is just so important for our overall health and well-being, mentally and physically, and spiritually, that it's a very important piece that many people are missing. Do it. Why not? Do it. You deserve it. That's what I would say. What's holding you back? I might ask them, you know, for more information. But I mean, are you afraid of being, you know, a little less stressed out, or feeling better, or having less pain, or which part scares you is what I would say, you know. And usually they would laugh. I mean, I would imagine they would laugh and go, well, none of that scares me. You know what I mean? Do you not deserve it? Yes, I deserve it. You know, then do it. That's what I would tell them. Just do it. Like Nike said, just do it. I see Vadma as being a critical part of my business. I'm not sure exactly where in the process, and it may come in multiple areas, you know, like meaning whether it's first, second, or third, you know, integrated into what I'm currently doing. I think a lot of that would depend on the person. So I imagine it being a lead magnet as one way to bring in people to get to know what I do and how I do it. But I also see it as being a way to enhance what I'm already currently doing with clients who have trouble with their nervous system, and who some of the therapies that they're doing or supplements that they're taking aren't working because they're in a fight or flight mode all the time. So I see it definitely as an adjunct therapy to what I'm currently doing, and maybe a missing piece of the puzzle. Or I should say an easier way to administer this piece of the puzzle. Because there's other ways, there's breath work, there's other ways to calm the nervous system. I don't think they're quite as profound or maybe as fast as Vādma, which we live in a fast food world. People want quick results. So I think this is a good way to get your clients a nice quick result, and gain trust that if this worked, other things you do will probably work too. But yeah, I think a lot of different ways I'll be incorporating it. And I'm excited to just get more experience in it so that I can feel more confident to do group sessions. Because right now I think it will be one-on-one first for a while. My biggest takeaway from the training is probably that I've been neglecting my own nervous system a little more than I should. And that's good to know as a practitioner, because it's probably what I will attract, is also people that have probably been neglecting. You know how it is, you attract what you are. So good to keep that in mind and bring that up with people, is how are you taking care of your nervous system? Because even though I have a spiritual practice and I'm, me and God, we're right there with each other, I'm very blessed in that I feel confident in my relationship with God, but it's still, there are the physicalities of this place that we live in, and sometimes we need a little help with the physical body, especially, while we're here. And so I think that is probably my biggest takeaway as well. I was a little more personally stressed out than I thought I was physically. Wow. I mean, that's just one word, but I would say that it is a vital therapy for wellness. Yeah. And one that should be incorporated often. My name is Heather Montgomery, and I am between two states. So I'm in Minnesota near the Twin Cities in a town called Stillwater, and I'm also in Palm Beach, Florida. So I'm there 10 days a month, and in Minnesota 20 days a month right now. And they can find me on Heather C. Montgomery on Instagram, or Unleash the Love Within on Instagram.